Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
We're back in Humboldt here on KCIM 1380 AM and 95.1 FM. It's the Mackey Motors post-game show with the sun still shining. It was a short night for the Carroll Tigers, so we've got plenty of time for some post-game interviews. A 12-0 victory in 3 innings, and we'll chat with Ava Gross first. Did you see something like this coming? I figured you guys came in with some confidence, but a 3-inning victory, was that even a realistic thought coming in?
I know, yeah. So looking at our bracket, obviously they had a bye first round, so you're like, oh crap, like obviously we have to expect some sort of competition, anything. But we knew that they don't really necessarily play the competition that we do, and so that kind of was like a confidence booster in ourselves. So I think we just came ready to play, and we showed out like we were supposed to.
You score 3 runs tonight. You led things off in the first inning with an RBI double. I guess you didn't lead it off, but your first at-bat of the night, an RBI double that scored Parker Adams' courtesy runner, Brenna Goins. So you guys get going right away. 4 batters in, and you're up 3-0. Feeling good at that point. You pick up another hit, an RBI single in the second. You walk in the third, and then you come home when Vanessa Ayala sends one to the parking lot. Let's talk about the first inning. You get up on a 3-0 run to start, feeling good. Defensively, you don't allow a whole lot to get past you guys either. Where were you guys mentally in that first inning after a good start? I don't know if anybody thought 12-0 in 3 was going to happen, but the first inning, you guys got off to a heck of a start.
Yeah, so after the first inning, we were batting, obviously, and we hit the crap out of the ball, so we were like, okay, so just defense, we got to play lights out. Coach always hypes us up before we go out onto the field, so we just knew Alyssa had it, obviously. Humboldt was at our Storm Lake game, and they were just kind of watching us to see what we had, so we were kind of worried, not necessarily worried, but scared that they were going to see or know what Alyssa had, and Alyssa just did great, so having confidence in her in the mound and then also having a solid defense behind her is what really got us going.
Just an incredible night for you guys. Defensively, the highlight of the night for you guys on that side of the ball was the end of the, let's see, what inning was it? The second inning, I think, when they flew out with 1 out to center field for the out number 2, and then Ayala, she threw that almost from the wall in center field to home plate. Adams made the play to get the double play. So not only were the bats going, but a play like that just kind of said everything's going to go your way tonight and nothing could stop you guys.
Yeah, that was really exciting. I mean, Josie's out there for a reason. She does great out there. She has an awesome arm. So just having confidence in her out there is always awesome to have. So
awesome. Well, you guys get to play on Tuesday night. You're awaiting results of ADM and Boone, and as of right now, that game is close. A 2-0 lead for ADM in the 5th. ADM a win, you guys would go to ADM. If Boone would somehow pick up a win, I think you guys would host. Yeah, we go home. So Boone keeping it close, a team that you've beaten twice. ADM, a team you've lost to twice. Obviously, you're rooting big time, I think, for Boone.
We're pulling for Boone.
But
we're going to go beat them both.
Absolutely.
Yep, we're going to win either way. We're going all the way.
There you go. But you take care of business tonight, and Ava, we appreciate your time here on the post-game show.
Right.
Go celebrate.
Thank you. Have a great night.
Absolutely. It is a regional semifinal win for the Carroll Tigers. We chat with Ava Gross, who scored 3 runs. One other player for Carroll scored 3 runs tonight, and it's Vanessa Ayala. We'll chat with her now. She picked up an RBI double in the first inning, an RBI single in the second inning, scored in both of those innings. Let me hear it from you. What happened in the third inning?
Oh, God, the third inning, the last one.
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. It ended up by the concession stands.
Let's just say when I hit it, I did not think it was going that far. And I, rounded first. I'm like, everyone's cheering. I'm like, did that just go over the fence?
Your third of the year, and it was the difference between this game going into the 4th or not, which kind of caught me off guard. Unfortunately, it was 12-0 after 3. I go to commercial break and say, we'll be back in the 4th. I totally forgot that they changed it from 15 down to 12, so I kind of felt like a bozo there. But you helped put your team up 12-0. You score 3 runs tonight. I asked Ava, I'll ask you, did you guys think something like that, just an absolutely dominant performance, was something that would happen tonight? I think you guys were confident that you guys could win.
For sure.
But like that, was that in the cards?
We walked into it knowing they had a bye, but I did not think this is what was going to happen. I thought it was going to be a lot closer game, but 12-0 and something our team, I'm very proud of them for.
Absolutely. Thoughts on getting a few days off and then one game away from a regional final appearance? ADM knocked you guys out of the playoffs last year. You may have a chance to play them to go to state, although as of the time of this interview, again, they're still close, ADM leading 2-0. Regardless of who you play, what would it mean to you? What would it mean to this team if you could get away or get a win and find yourself in Fort Dodge in about a week?
Well, it's crazy that we've even made it to third round. Third round, something that it's taken a long time for Carroll High softball to get to. I can't even imagine the experience it would get to state. It's insane.
Well, congratulations. You are our player of the game with that 3-run homer. I have you with 3 hits tonight, the homer, 4 RBIs, 3 runs scored, and you deserve some celebration with your teammates. So go
Dairy
on
Queen.
out. There you go. That sounds good on a night like tonight. Go enjoy it, and we'll see you Tuesday.
Thank you.
That is Vanessa Ayala with the Carroll Tigers. They win it 12-0 in 3 innings. And now we will chat with a very happy head coach, Ryan Gallegos. I think in the 3rd inning, the umpire may have said something to you down at third when you hopped over that grounder, and then you did a little jig. You were very happy.
I was happy not to get hit by that ball. That's what I was happy about.
Yeah, it was obvious that you were in a very good mood, and I think maybe the umpire didn't like the jig or something.
Oh, he laughed.
Okay.
He thought it was, we talked about how we're old and it's hard to get out of the way of that stuff, so we just joked around about that.
I heard some fans behind us saying automatic out or something, like they thought that should have been worth an out. So I didn't know if he was saying anything like that, but that's beside the point. Let's talk about this victory, 12-0 in 3 innings. It started off right in the beginning.
Started off hot.
You got hot, and then defensively, you didn't even give them a chance to even think about getting hot. So just talk about it from your perspective. What a dominant win you guys had tonight.
Yeah, it was dominant. We came in, fired up. We hit really well against Storm Lake. We talked about practice yesterday, continuing the same thing. We had some really good intel from Boone and Gilbert about what we could expect here, because they played them in a tournament. So and it kind of worked exactly like they said it would. So really happy that the Raccoon River, we have a good relationship with the coaches and stuff, and working together, and they really helped me out here with this.
I knew coming in they were 0-3 against the conference, and I know I talked to you against Ballard last week, and you said your record against the conference was not indicative of where you guys rank in the conference. There are games where an inning gets away from you guys defensively. No chance for that to happen tonight. You guys didn't even give them a chance to lull you guys into any complacency, to make any mistakes. You didn't have an inning where things kind of went sideways. Offensively, obviously, I've talked to the girls, just dominating batting-wise. Let's talk about your defense tonight and just how solid they played from start to finish in this abbreviated 3-inning game.
Yeah, defense was great. We came in at the end of the first inning, first half, said, is 3 enough? And no, 3's not enough. And then we came in 9 enough. No, 9's not enough. 12 enough. Are we happy with 12? No. And so, that's just, hey, let's get the outs. Let's get out of here. They just played great. Alyssa pitched fantastic, hit all of her spots, did what she needed to do. Defense behind her played great. Josie hosting that girl from, man, I think she was like standing at the fence. And, man, that was a shot. That was awesome.
What were you thinking when she threw that home? It was a double play that she threw from, I would say that was closer to the fence than the dirt, and she got the girl out running from third to home after a center field catch. You don't see that very often.
You don't see that often. The only thing I was thinking is leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone. We're trying to tell everybody not to touch it, so that we come in. Parker got it. Parker was in great position. That was just fantastic. That's how you practice that. So it's awesome.
Everything went according to plan tonight. I don't even know if you guys could have planned for a 12-0 win in 3 innings. Just watching you guys warm up and things, you looked confident that you guys could and should get a win, but did you even think that short of a dominant win was in the cards?
I don't want to say yes, because I don't want to be cocky. You know, we're always nervous, but when we started hitting the ball in that first inning, I knew it was going to be our night. There was no one's going to beat us when we hit like that, like no one. And it was, we just knew the confidence level of the girls coming in at batting practice before we got on the bus was high. It was awesome. We got here, everybody warmed up, everybody did their job, everybody did what they were supposed to do. And so when we're up like that and the energy's there and the seniors are up, I mean, it's just great. And then the seniors, I mean, every one of them know after their first at-bat and their first time through the lineup, the next one could be their last one ever. And so they're playing big. They're playing great defensively, offensively. Our seniors are really stepping up here in the postseason.
Congratulations on this win tonight.
Thanks.
Whether it's ADM or Boone, you guys will be ready to play.
We'll be ready to care.
You're rolling in with 2 playoff wins under your belt, a combined 23-1. You've got the wins at your back. You've got momentum, but obviously it's a new day every time you play.
It's a new day every time, and you know I've never been in a regional final. None of these girls have been in a regional final, so let's go.
Absolutely. Well, go get them on Tuesday, whether it's a home game against Boone or on the road at ADM. We wish you the best, and congratulations on just pure domination here tonight in Humboldt.
Thanks. I appreciate the coverage. Thank you.
You bet. That's Coach Gallegos of the Tigers.